Stoners, welcome to the channel. I am adorned today in Freedom Fatigues, as is usual now. I love these fellows. I'm in my Don't Tread on Me t-shirt with my beautiful gold stars and 1776 across the chest. You really need to go check out the folks at Freedom Fatigues. They have some great products over there. And if you put in the discount code at checkout, Sticks-n-Stonez 20, Sticks and Stones all rammed together, and then tack a 20 onto the end of it, no spaces or nothing, you'll get 20% off. You can find a link to them in the description of this episode. Click on it, go out there, use Sticks-n-Stonez 20, get you 20% off, hats, shirts, all kinds of stuff. It's a catalog that's growing all the time. Support this veteran-owned business. You can't do anything finer in life than support our veterans, right? They do so much for us. We should do a little something for them. Buy a t-shirt, buy a hat, help them out. You get something you like, they get business, everybody's happy. All right, now, on to this exciting episode. Oh, and by the way, I've told the people on live stream, I am just clearing out of COVID protocols. That's why I kind of sound the way I do. I caught COVID about a week and a half ago, and close to 2 weeks ago, and I'm almost recovered. I still feel like poo, but I have to keep my episodes going. I have to entertain the masses. That's what it's all about. So anyway, I invite you to join me as we unveil a fusion of flavors that are going to be I know it's going to be magnificent. We are pairing today a Ramon, Bueso, Olancho cigar with the exceptional Jack Daniel's Tennessee Tasters Barrel Reunion number 1. I had to dig far back into the whiskey shelf to pull out the Tennessee Tasters. I don't think I have paired this in probably 2 years. I think that's probably about right. All right, but just get yourself prepared for a unique sensory experience that is beyond any other as we explore the exceptional and remarkable combination of these two iconic brands. Are you ready? I am. So right after this, we are going to pop the cork, cut the stick, and get to toasting. Kind of switching things up. The Jack Daniel's Tennessee Tasters Barrel Reunion number 1 is one of their limited edition whiskeys in the Tennessee Tasters series. Even though this is called Barrel Reunion number 1, I believe this was actually the second in the line to come out. But this particular bottle, they're finished in red wine barrels for about 10 months. And what has happened is Jack Daniel's has aged Old Number 7 in these barrels, and then they give them to this winery. The winery ages red wine in the barrels and then gives them back to Jack Daniel's to put this in. So the mash bill is not available. I am speculating that it is the regular Old Number 7 mash bill, but I couldn't find it anywhere. It is 45% alcohol by volume, which is 90 proof, which is a higher proof than Number 7. But, they want to keep things close to the vest. Let's go ahead and glass a little bit of this up. Not a cork. Jack has got a lot in their line that does have a cork. These don't. I think you need to have a cork. It's just the way it should be, right? All right. Those of you on live stream, you can see this wonderful spirit. It's beautiful in the glass. It is kind of an orange amber liquid with, it's probably a little bit more weaker in the legs, but I mean still some pretty decent legs as I swirl it around my Glencairn glass. On the nose, and I can tell COVID is affecting me because I don't smell as well as I did. I hope that's not permanent. Have to find a new line of work. I am getting notes of strawberry, maybe some plums. There's a good dose of vanilla and oak, and just a subtle hint of bananas kind of in the background. All right, on the palate. Hopefully this will kick the rest of COVID out of my body. You don't really notice that it's a little higher proof than regular old number 7. On the palate, it is silky. You get bananas, plums, maybe some dark cherries, followed by some vanilla, and then some little tinges of oak and leather. Let me get another drink. I feel the COVID leaving my body. Oh yeah, that's good stuff. It's kind of a medium length finish. It's not harsh. Slight amount of alcohol burn on the tip of your tongue and maybe farther down in your throat, but none in the middle. It's got a little cherry, a little vanilla, and a little oak on the finish. It really is a very good spirit. I'm not sure you can get a hold of it anymore. As I said, it was a limited edition. And so I've had this bottle for, like I said, a couple of years, I think. And it's really good. It would be nice if they would keep it around. Now, on to the stick. For those of you on the live stream, here is the Ramon Bueso Olancho. It looks like it's 2 bands, but it's actually not. They're connected. So, and it takes up more than half of the stick. So when I take the band off, I am now smoking a naked cigar. It looks like I'm smoking a off for a second, but I'm not. Anyway, all right. Now then, Ramon Bueso is renowned for their craftsmanship and their exquisite flavors, and I think it will really pair perfectly with this Barrel Reunion number 1. I think cigar and whiskey aficionados alike will like this pairing if you can get a hold of the spirit. That's a big if. Now, the filler is Nicaraguan Esteli, Honduran La Entrada, and Honduran Yamastron, along with Honduran Olancho. The binder is a Honduran Colorado, a Honduran Talanga, and the wrapper is a Honduran Colorado Oscuro. It is a Toro, and their version of a Toro is 6 by 50 on the ring gauge. So basically just like an extra long Robusto. And it is a medium to full strength cigar. Now visually, this is a dark brown with a moderate amount of veining, but the veining that it has is very pronounced. It has some very large veins in it. There's just not many of them. It has invisible seams and a rather roughly applied double cap. Now on the nose, well, I tell you, the stick is even a little more tricky than the Spirit was when it comes to the nose. I'll be glad when this COVID's over. I get like dark chocolate, and there's a little bit of spice to it. I do get a little orange or citrus, some espresso, and maybe some toffee, and maybe just some slight notes of floral and nuttiness in there. Now let's give this a cut and test out the cold draw. Sorry, I wasn't prepared. I didn't have my cutter out. That's very Bush League. I thought I had everything, but I didn't. All right, I am going to use my Cassetti multi-cutter on V-cut, which is pretty usual for me. Old dog, don't like learning new tricks. Nice clean cut from the Cassetti. I'll do with my lighter. There it is. I am using my Rocky Patel Envoy 5-torch. The Envoy is kind of hard to get now. They have one now out called the Diplomat, which is a 5-torch just like the Envoy. If you could find the Envoy, you should buy it. I believe I still have a link to them on my Amazon page, Sticks-n-Stonez on Amazon, but the supplies are getting low. All right, let's go ahead and heat this up. I keep this 5-torch about 3 or so inches away from the foot of the cigar. Don't want to burn it. Lit up really well. Now on the light, I get spice, espresso, some creaminess, a little caramel, malt, and maybe a little nougat, like from a Snickers or something like that. And I just realized I didn't cold draw. Sorry. I blame COVID. I'm still kind of out of my mind. It's got a little bit of a wavy burn. We'll see how it goes. All right, now I'm going to try them together. Wow. I mean, you can really tell the quality and the precision that goes into selecting each of the leaves that go into this stick. I mean, that's a lot of different leaves. If you go listen to what I was saying about what makes up this cigar, you have 4 different kinds of leaves in the filler. Then you have another different leaf in the binder. And then you have another different leaf in the wrapper. I mean, it is just a cornucopia of flavors going on. And then when you throw the Barrel Reunion #1 in on top of it, it's like a fireworks display going off in your mouth. Now, as you puff on the cigar and enjoy those flavors, you'll notice that the hints of like caramel and oak and some of the like subtle spiciness is really quite reminiscent of the Jack Daniels, even before you take a drink. Sorry, I had a little bit of leaf on my mouth. The Olancho tobacco leaf delivers just a rich and bold experience that it's hard to, it's really hard to kind of duplicate. And the Jack Daniels, while the aging in the barrels that once held wine, that once held number 7, is different. I mean, it adds a sweetness and a complexity to the spirit that you don't normally find in bourbon or Tennessee whiskey. I know Jack Daniels technically Tennessee whiskey, but I mean, these are going very, very well together. And this is a medium to full strength cigar, but it's not overpowering and harsh at all. I mean, they're blending really, really well together. I mean, this is a great experience, and I'm sitting out here in the upper 50s Texas January weather, and I hadn't even, since I lit the cigar, I hadn't even thought about the fact that it is a little chilly to be North Texas. You know, we're used to warmer temperatures. A little bit of fruitiness on the retro with just a hint of spice. There's just a lot going on in this stick. This is the first time I've ever had a Ramon Bueso stick. Not just this, the Olancho, ever. I've never had a Ramon Bueso. And I think it's really good. All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to burn this down to the halfway mark, and I will come back and give you an update. Hey, Stoners, I am back, and I will apologize. I noticed while I was burning this down to the half that I had my microphone turned down about halfway, so I will apologize if it's a little harder to hear the first little bit, but I will try and jack that noise, that sound up when I run this through my audio software. I don't just do this blindly, you know. This is a professional outfit. So anyway, here at the half, the stick has really dove into a realm of deeply complex that is just amazing. There's this cornucopia of flavors, what we had to begin with, and then you add in some honey and some mocha and a little bit of maltiness to this already wonderful profile. Sorry, it's a little hard to talk. The Barrel Reunion number 1 is holding its own. But, I mean, you know, it's a really good feat to keep up with a stick that is this complex. And this Tennessee Tasters does it by adding in that wine barrel aging aspect to it. And other than the fact that it's probably going to be very hard for you to come up with a bottle, I think, you know, these are going very, very well together. I'm going to go ahead and burn this down. I can't say to the band because there's no band on it now, but I'm going to go ahead and burn this down, and I will come back and give you my final thoughts. Hey, Stoners, I am back. Sadly, this pairing is coming to an end. In the last half, the stick offered us baking spices, oak, some leather and raisins, maybe a little bit of rum, and the raisins and rum kept the profile rather, you know, sweet, not bad sweet, but a little bit of sweet, and it tempered really well with that little aged zing that the Jack Daniel's Tennessee Tasters Barrel Reunion No. 1 had in it with the wine cask aging. And the Barrel Reunion No. 1, I mean, it was an excellent match to this cigar. I was trying to think of another spirit that might go well with it, because I do think that little bit of sweetness, extra sweetness that the wine barrel aging brought to it, trying to mimic that. Maybe a Penelope Rosé. I hate to go all the way to a Cache Ume, because I think that might be overdoing it. But I think you could probably give the Penelope Rosé a try. That might be something. Actually, I'm going to be pairing that one in an upcoming episode here pretty soon. So if you want to wait and see what I have to say about it, go right ahead. All right. Anyway, sorry, I don't think straight with this COVID thing going on, and I'm glad I'm almost done. Now, the Spirit, the Barrel Reunion No. 1. I mean, I don't think you could just match that with any cigar. I think it would have to be something more on the little more milder, subtle side. I mean, this is supposed to be medium full, but I think because of all of the different flavors it had going on, it paired very well with the Spirit. I would give the stick, I would give it a 94 Matchsticks. I think it's a great stick. My first time delving into the Ramon Bueso product lines, and I mean, I think it was a winner. I really like it. The Spirit, I'd give it an 85 Whiskey Stones. The whiskey purists won't like it because it's probably got too much of a wine aspect to it. And like I said, I think it would have to pair with a particular kind of stick. And the fact that it's like almost impossible to get now. So, Anyway, I hope you have enjoyed this episode as much as I've enjoyed bringing it to you. Please ring all the bells, mash all the thumbs up buttons, all that kind of stuff. Like, subscribe, share, notify. You can find links to the cigar in the description. Probably not going to be able to put a link to this particular Spirit because I've already looked and I couldn't find it anywhere available. I just happen to have it. So anyway, you can find all of our affiliate partners over on Sticks-n-Stonez.com. Like I said, I'm wearing my Freedom Fatigues Don't Tread on Me t-shirt today. You can find a link to Freedom Fatigues. They are veteran owned. Sticks-n-Stonez 20 gets you 20% off. Put that discount code in. You can find a link to them on our affiliate page, along with True Classic, Total Wine, Cigars International, all of our affiliate partners. You can get a link there. Go over and support those folks. Caliber Coffee, that's another veteran-owned affiliate partner that I'm linked up with. Definitely want to support our veterans. They're out there. They protected us from all things, all enemies, foreign and domestic, and now then they're trying to make their way in the business world, and we need to support them. So go over and click those links. Go see those folks and buy something from them. You'll love it. They'll love it. Everybody will be happy. So until we get to be together again, keep your sticks dry, your stones cold, and have a great day.